Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Finally, I'm getting back to this. I was actually kind of, evading it. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not starting yet. That's 10 seconds wasted. Okay, so, I basically have been playing Skyward Sword non-stop the last few days. But, I'm gonna try not to talk about. No, I love it. I love it. Yes, nothing like that. I love that game with a passion. But, anyway, I gotta move these pillows out of it. I'll record this video like this, but it's not gonna be easy. Nothing to do with the camera, just the way I'm sitting, a little scrunched up. Okay, well, this is gonna be different compared to what I've been doing in Skyward Sword. Like, first of all, the Wii Remote feels small to begin with, since I don't have the Wii Remote Plus. I have the add-on, the Wii Motion Plus. So, there's something. But also, just the sword play in general, and the sensor also feels more things, so... But I'll try not to talk about that. So anyway, so this is the Arbiter's Ground. It's the 4th dungeon in the game, and as you can tell, it's sand-themed. So first thing you want to do is use your claw shot over hero. Yeah, this is very sensitive compared to Skyward Sword, so I'll have to get used to that. Also, forgive me if I'm slashing my sword a little slower, because, in Skyward Sword, like I said, you can slash quickly, but it's not going to get you anywhere, so... And, I really don't mind flashing a little slower. It's not like it's unresponsive. No way. Yeah, see what I mean? You also can't run while slashing. Yep. Well, I've been doing a great job not talking about Skyward Sword, haven't I? Anyway, so at the end of this room, it's a pretty small room, but there's a gate at the end of it. So you have to go over here. Now you gotta walk as a wolf, since the wolf walks slightly faster. And I think you have to do this as a wolf too, because if you do it as a human, you're not going to be able to go back. Uh-oh. Now those are new enemies. They're called Stalkins. Now, unfortunately I sunk. But what I was going to say was, well, first of all, if this was Skyward Sword, I'd be right there, because in Skyward Sword, you're not transported back. It's very ironic, because I'm in a sand dungeon in Skyward Sword, too, and I thought, I was telling Rasky Music, because he was watching me play Skyward Sword, and I said, oh my god, this is going to be so easy when I record it tomorrow, because the sand dungeon in Skyward Sword, well, I've only done part of it, but... No, and I'm not talking... there are a couple sand dungeons in Skyward Sword, and I don't mean the sand ship. I mean the first one, when they were mining facility, which does kind of have some sand in it. And, I kept saying how this is going to seem so easy when I record it tomorrow. And now, well, here come these enemies getting me back, okay? Well, okay, starting with those guys. Alright. There we go. Okay, wait a minute. No, I remember what you have to do. You have to use your claw shot, don't you? Shoot, I remember now. Okay. Yeah, there you go. You gotta use your claw shot, and then you pull it. Okay. Good thing I still remember this. I mean, I had the guidebook in front of me, but I'm just going to be looking, for treasure chests and that kind of thing. I did fill up. I mean, it was a while ago where I did all this, but I think I filled up. Yeah. I just did that because it's a simple rule. And, oh, no, it's a locked door. So you're going to have two things over here, the one to the left. Of course, right if you're playing the GameCube version, but, so that's where we can get lantern oil. It's an unlimited supply of lantern oil, so I'm going to fill all my empty bottles with that, even though there is actually... never mind. Yeah, I bought blue potions, that's what I did, and I do not want it out at the moment, so I'll, what do I want out? Bomb. Okay, sure. Because I'm gonna need that. My mind was telling me slash vertically, slash horizontally. I still have that mindset. So sorry about that, but Oh, okay, here's a new enemy. These are poison mites. They don't hurt you, but... Yeah, we want our lantern out. Yeah, they don't hurt you, but they'll slow you down immensely. So, what you have to do to kill them is basically just keep swinging your lantern, and they'll stay away from you. And it's stored enough there that Link can walk across it. So, here we go. And whoa, we got a dark room, which is probably even darker on the camcorder. Yes, the camcorder, it's 2012 now, and I'm still using a camcorder. But, yeah, and I'm never gonna get famous like this. You know how many people have gotten famous by recording video games with camcorders? One, that I can think of anyway, and he wasn't a Let's Player. Like, I didn't even realize until I was just watching him recently that I'm like, oh, wait a minute, he's using a camcorder. The screen's all distorted. But I'm like, wow, so he actually did get famous. He got 500,000 views with a camcorder. Now, obviously, Nintendo Capri Sun's Final Fantasy VI LP, the one where he used a camcorder, that one obviously has plenty of views. But, you know, at the time, he had like as many subscribers as I did. Of course, you know, it was easier to get subscribers back then. There weren't as many Let's Players. Nintendo Capri Sun is one of the few Let's Players that is more... Like, I keep having to remind myself that I've finished 3 more LPs than Attacking Toucans has, 1 more LP than Dawnabells has. Because I can't believe that. That I've actually finished as many LPs as Attacking Toucans and Dawnabells combined. And yet they're better than me. Better than I am. Okay, so this is the gimmick of this dungeon. So that's the door, that's where we need to go, but these 4 Poes, or big Poes, are going to take it, and take the torches, and then the door closes. So it's just like the Forest Temple in Ocarina of Time. You actually can't control it. And 3 of them flee, and this one stupid one does not. Now it's a big Poe, see? But they're pretty much just like regular Poes, except you can only hit them when they're like lit up and they're about to attack you. Like that. But don't worry about it too much. Other than that, they're just like regular Poes, and you finish them. And they count toward your soul collection. Yeah, when I was in Castletown, like getting all the things, I totally forgot to get the reward, which is actually a bottle with something really good in it that can help me. So I'm just going to have to settle with 3 bottles. I should be fine. But who knows. So then this is what happens when you kill one. Just making sure I didn't miss any treasure chests, and I did not. But there are a couple in here. First of all, it's Sniff. Forget the scent of Ilia? I don't want to forget the scent of Ilia. But, well, we have to. Well, you don't have to if you know where these Poes are. But even though I've played the game before, I've never actually done it by memory, so, you know, unless I'm actually looking at the map constantly, I'm not going to know where to go. Well, actually, I probably would. Okay, so that's a piece of heart right there. Of course, if you're playing the game, I remember I'm watching Nintendo Capri Sun's LP, that was on the right side of the room. So now we have this right here, which is something over here. Wait, was there something over here? Yes, there is. It's hidden by the sand geyser, but there is a treasure chest over here. What is it? What is it? Well, I think we can guess. It's the dungeon map. So there's some good little treasures in here. After you beat the Poe, this is kind of like a break room, but it's also the room where you're like, wait a minute, where do I go? Just shake it, just shake the Wii remote for crying out loud. Don't worry about the horizontal slashes. This is your break. Tried to grab that heart. So apparently the claw shots are in Skyward Sword, which I didn't know. But I mean, I saw the targets, I just assumed that that's what the hook beetle did. It's like your hook shot. Nope. So anyway, this is the only part of the temple, one of 2 parts of the temple that actually gives me trouble, like, where I actually get lost. This room will take you to a dead end, I believe. So we're not gonna, I'll tell you more about that later, but for now, we just want to follow the Poe scent. and that'll pretty much give us a hint. It goes in the ground here, so we dig, and it's a chain. So what I don't get is if the Poe pulled this chain, then how do you get it shut? Now there are 3 different Poes, but basically what happens is, like, they all went the same way, but then one of them stopped, and 2 of them kept going, then one of them stopped, and the last one kept going. So there aren't gonna, I don't think there are gonna be a bunch of different trails. Now, I think that, like, it shows the Poe, like, going through another room, but no, they went through the wall. Okay, so now we're in the basement of the dungeon for the first time. I think there are, how many, there are 4 floors, I think, but 2 of them, yeah, there are 4 floors, but it's just like the Lake Bed Temple. 2 of them are only, like, 1 room. And the 4th floor is where the boss is, but we don't have the compass, so we can't see that. Yeah, the 2nd floor and the 1st floor is where most of and the basement. Yeah, it's kind of weird, because where most of the action happens is 2nd floor, 1st floor, and B2. B1 is really just how you get down to B2, with the exception of this room. Yeah, if I was a human, that wouldn't have worked, because it would have registered it as a finish. Anyway, so now we're in this circular room. And there's something up there. So what you have to do is grab and turn. Push it, turn it. And, well, now there's something different. And if that is a Redead, it's a new enemy. The easiest way to kill it, because if you use your sword to get close, it'll freeze you. And in this game, the Redead has a sword. So the easiest way to kill it is just to shoot it with 3 bomb arrows. Because I can hold a lot of those, so, you know, and I'm getting, you constant, and every time you kill a Redead, you get 20 rupees. So I'm not sure if they respawn every time you go in a room that had them, but, you know, it's pretty useful. So you might be wondering what to do now. You had the small key, but there were no locked doors. Well, actually, if you look up here, remember the hole last time, it was just a black, but now there's actually something up there, and it goes to a room. And, if we stand at the right angle, we should be able to see a claw shot target. Wait a minute. Okay, I still can't see it. Do you have to... Okay, now, this is just like... Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much connects to the pole, so... Keep that in mind, and you'll be fine. So now we're here. But... See, this is basically, what I'm telling you is, this is where that first door went. It went through here, and I don't think it would have been blocked off, but you would have needed a key, and you wouldn't have been able to get down there. So it's just really complicated. Anyway, I'm not using the scent right now, but this is actually the room where the first Poe went. And so these guys are kind of like the mini-bosses, but I'll take them on in the next video. Bye.